Hey everybody, Sam here at Rathbone Sales, taking you on our second installment of the virtual tractor tours where we give you the dealership experience right from home. Now, if you've been shopping tractors online at rathbonesales.com and looking at the GC series, you might be thinking to yourself, man, there are a lot of different models in this series, and you're right. So today we're going to go through the two backhoe equipped models, give you the differences between the two, what's the same, pros and cons, and hopefully give you enough information to choose which one's right for you. So let's take a tour. All right, here we are with the two GC series subcompact tractor loader backhoe models from Massey Ferguson. On the left we have the economy, it's the 1723EB, and on the right you've got your premium, it's the 1725MB. We got them sitting here side by side, so we might as well do a side-by-side comparison. I'm going to tell you what's the same on these machines, what's different, and how you can get the most out of the extra money you spend on that premium series tractor compared to the economy if you end up going that route. So let's start out with the things that are the same between these two tractors. Now, the height, width, length, weight, tire style, and tire size are both the same on both of these tractors. So what that means to you is that they're both going to fit into the same spots. Like if you have a height restriction on a garage door or something like that, either of these will fit. If you got a trailer that's only rated for a certain amount of weight, they weigh the same, so that's not going to be an issue. They got the same turning radius, so if you have somewhere real tight you need to get into, they will both do just as well as the other. Both of these machines come equipped with a 2-range hydrostat transmission. So they're both going to have the same top speed. They're both going to operate the same. So if you're kind of wondering, is one going to be easier to use than the other? Nope, they're the same. They are both extremely user-friendly and fun to drive. If you're buying one of these GC series tractors just for the loader lift capacity and the backhoe digging depth and capacity, they're both going to be the same. It's the same loader, same backhoe on both machines. So if your main concern is how much the loader is going to lift and how well the backhoe is going to dig, then there's just not a whole lot of reason to go with the premium series, because they're going to be the same. You can save a couple bucks if you stick with the economy, the GC1723EB by Massey Ferguson. So you might be curious if one of these is going to cost more than the other. Maybe the premium series, because it has a little bit more horsepower, you think may cost more to maintain. But these machines actually have the same fluid capacities. They take the same fluids, the same filters. So the premium series is no more expensive to maintain than the economy. So if that's something that you were worried about, don't worry about it, because it's the same. It's funny, I get asked a lot. Yes, they do both have a cup holder. So now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes here and tell you what the 1725MB premium series tractor loader backhoe from Massey Ferguson has that the economy does not. And one of the main benefits of the premium series is 1.5 extra horsepower in the engine. So 1.5 extra horsepower might not sound like much, but when you're dealing with a low 20s horsepower tractor like a 22.5 with the economy, and then you bump up to 24 here, 1.5 horses is almost 7%. So like if you were buying a pickup and you had the option between like let's say a 300 horse and a 320, that's about a 7% increase. And do you suppose you might be able to feel a difference in performance with the pickup truck like that? So don't check my math too hard, it's real close though. Now where you're going to get the benefit from that extra horsepower is when you pop that backhoe off. Remember how we talked about that it's going to work the same. When you take the backhoe off and you put a box scraper or a rear blade or you need to tow a heavy trailer, something like that, that's when you're really gonna notice that engine horsepower and get the benefit out of it. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of these tractors here, which is gonna be the engine. Now you heard me talk about the extra horsepower here in the premium series 1725MB, and yeah, it's got an extra 1.5 horsepower. And you might think that that's not very much extra horsepower, but when you think about it, if you're buying a 300 horsepower pickup and you get an extra 7%, you're going to be real close to having 320. And that's something that might make a difference to you performance wise. I know it sure does make a difference here in these machines. So the times when you're going to get the benefit out of this extra engine horsepower are when you're towing things like a small disc, or if you're running a PTO powered implement on the back, like let's say a rototiller or a rotary cutter, post hole auger. You're going to have extra PTO horsepower to go along with that engine horsepower. It's just going to make you be able to operate these machines, these implements, a lot easier and more effectively. Probably even a little bit faster. You're going to be able to mow faster. You're going to be able to till faster. So that's when you're really going to get that benefit out of the extra engine horsepower. And with the extra engine horsepower you get with the premium series 1725MB, you also get more hydraulic flow. Now that might not sound like that big of a deal, but it's actually about a half a gallon per minute extra. And boy, the controls on that 25 premium series are a lot smoother. And when you hit the forward or reverse pedal, there's a big difference between the two in just the feel of it. It might be one of these things I can't explain very well, but when the time comes, come down and test drive the both of them, and you'll see what I mean. But that extra hydraulic flow really makes the control smoother, which is going to translate into smoother operation, more efficiency, and less fatigue on you, the operator. You're having a long day out on the tractor, you got your phone with you, your battery might just die, and you're in luck with this premium series tractor because it's got a charging port right there, so you can charge your phone right in this little container. Moving along here, so side by side here on the right we have the premium series, and on the left we've got the economy. And as you can see on the right, you've got a taillight guard and a rear work light. I've talked to a lot of customers who wish they had the taillight guard because they'll wipe it off on a tree or something like that. And that rear work light comes real handy because sometimes the sun goes down before you're done working. And if you need to get that job done, it's real hard to dig with a backhoe in the dark. So that light comes in real handy. And you can flip that around if you want to be using your loader at nighttime as well. And so this is standard on the premium series and not on the economy series. Now, one of my all-time favorite extras on the premium series tractor is the armrests on that seat. You might not think it's a big deal, but when you're sitting in this seat, you can have your back resting comfortably here, your arms resting comfortably here. Let me see if I can make the camera work. So you're sitting just like this, relaxing with your arms on there and moving the loader. How nice is that? So if I had advice for people trying to figure out which one of these tractors that they want to get, I would say take a long look at the work you need to get done around your house. Will you benefit from the engine horsepower? Will you benefit from the extra PTO horsepower? Will you benefit from the extra hydraulic flow? Do you like being comfortable? Do you like the little nice things that you get in a premium series? If you do like those things and you will get a benefit out of it with the work you got to do, go with the premium. Now if you won't get any benefit out of that extra horsepower, If you don't care about the armrests or the work light covers, I'd save some money and go with the 23, the economy series. If you need extra horsepower for a rototiller or a rotary cutter or a post hole auger, go with the 25. When you boil it all down, the premium series tractor has more horsepower in the engine and the PTO. It's got a little bit more hydraulic flow and a lot more comfort features than the economy, but it's got the same lift capacity on the loader, and it's going to dig the same depth with that backhoe. So what I would do, or encourage you to do if you're debating between the two of them, are take a look at your budget, take a look at the work you need to do, and if you're not going to be using that PTO very much or at all, I would definitely go with the economy and save yourself some money. If it's in the budget and you might not know whether or not you're gonna use the extra horsepower and features of the premium series, I would do it anyway, just because it's nicer to drive. So hopefully this gives you enough information to see which one's right for you. Shop us online if you want to get pricing on these machines at rathbonesales.com. Call down to the dealership, set up an appointment, we can go through these together. Thanks a lot. This has been Sam at Rathbone Sales with another virtual tractor tour.